Okay, let's just dive right in. The buzz around making money with AI it's everywhere, right? Every single day there's a new video promising you can become a millionaire overnight with some crazy new AI tool. The hype is off the charts. But what if I told you the real secret to building a successful AI business has almost nothing to do with the AI itself? And that quote right there, that's the key to this whole thing. This is what we're going to unpack. See, the secret isn't about being some tech genius. The secret is realizing that an AI automation agency is, at its core, just a business, no different than a coffee shop or a landscaping company. The exact same fundamental rules apply. You've got to picture it like this. Right now, we are smack in the middle of a massive AI gold rush. And everyone, absolutely everyone, is obsessing over the shiny new tech, the complex models, the brand new tools. They're all digging for gold, thinking the person with the most high-tech shovel is going to win. But they are completely missing the point. And this chart, this reveals the brutal, honest truth of where your time and energy should really go. An AI business is 90% fundamental business skills. We're talking finding people who need your help, selling them on a solution, and doing a good enough job that they stick around. And the actual AI part, the tech, the fulfillment, that's only 10% of the entire puzzle. So this really shows the two paths you can take. You can go down the tech-focused path, getting lost in the weeds, building these super complicated systems that, frankly, clients don't even understand or care about. You end up working more for less pay. Or you can take the business-focused path. You deliver simple, clean solutions that solve a real-world problem. And that, right there, is the road to consistent, predictable growth. So this is the big question, isn't it? If 90% of your focus should be on business, what's in that other 10%? What tech do you actually need to know? Well, the good news is you don't need to be a coding wizard. It really just comes down to understanding a couple of core ideas that form the foundation for pretty much everything else. First up, the API. Now, don't let the name scare you. Honestly, just think of an API as a waiter in a restaurant. You, the customer, tell the waiter, the API, what you want from the kitchen, which is another software tool. The API takes your order to the kitchen and then brings back your food, which is the data you asked for. It's just a simple, structured way for different apps to talk to each other. It's the key to making things work together. And if an API is how you send an order to the kitchen, a webhook is how the kitchen tells you your order is ready. Think of it like a digital doorbell. When something happens in one application, like a customer filling out a form, it rings the doorbell of your other application and sends that information over instantly. It's how you receive data automatically. And actually using this stuff, it's not magic. It's a really simple, repeatable process. Step 1, you authenticate. You just get your API key, which is basically a password. Step 2, you find an example in the tool's documentation. You can literally just copy and paste it. And step 3, you build and test it. That is it. If you can master that simple flow, you have the core technical skill you need. Okay, so you get the basic tech now, you know how to send data, and you know how to receive it. The big question is, so what? How do you actually turn that knowledge into something a business is going to write you a check for? Let's look at what a real, sellable product looks like. Here is a perfect example, a fully automated graphic design agent. Now, this isn't just a cool tech demo. This is a real solution to a real business problem. It can generate logos, create style guides, design marketing materials, all on demand. It's a productized service that delivers clear, tangible value, and you can build the whole thing using those same API and webhook concepts we just talked about. But wait a minute, you've built this incredible agent using somebody else's AI tool, and it's pumping out amazing designs. This leads to a huge, critical question that almost everyone misses in the excitement. Who actually owns the stuff the AI creates? Can you legally sell it to your clients? And the answer almost every single time is buried deep in the fine print. Your right to use, own, and sell AI-generated content is completely controlled by the terms of service of whatever platform you're building on. This isn't a tech issue. It's a legal and business one, and you absolutely have to get it right. Let's use a real example from Leonardo.ai. On their free plan, sure, you can use the images commercially, but they're public, and Leonardo actually owns the assets. Now, look at the paid plan. If you're a subscriber and you're working in private mode, you get full ownership. This difference is everything. If you're creating work for a client, you have to be on a plan that gives you and them ownership. So let's just pull this all together. The real playbook, the path to actually succeeding in this space, has very little to do with being just another tech provider. That's a race to the bottom on price. The sustainable, the profitable path is to position yourself as a problem solver. You're a strategic partner who understands business. Because at the end of the day, this is what your clients truly care about. They do not care about your slick automation or what fancy AI model you're using. They care about three things and three things only. How will this make me more money? How will this save me money? Or whose time is this going to free up? If your solution doesn't tie directly to one of those three things, you're just selling tech. And ultimately, it just boils down to this single, powerful idea. Business owners are drowning in tools. They have more software than they know what to do with. The very last thing they need is another complicated tool to learn. What they are desperate for is a partner, someone who can come in, take ownership of a problem, and just deliver a result. So the final question is really for you to think about. As you get into this world of AI automation, are you focusing on that little 10%, the tech, and just building another tool? Or are you focusing on the 90%, the business, and building a true partnership? Because your answer to that question is going to determine everything.